Good evening, Mr. Nither.
And good evening.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it.
Are you not curious?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic.
Guilty as charged, Doctor.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott.
The place is not beautiful per se.
In what way?
The struggle by gaslight.
If you say so. Vivid, of course, yes.
Oh yes, the poignant distress.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty.
Against malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
It's locked. Hello again, Mr. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius... Very well.
It's an each! Fire burning! Go! Vampyr!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news. Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
I've heard so many bad things recently on
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You again?
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Right, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may
I'm not bothered.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not...
Speaking of which,
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things.
forgive my bluntness, young man.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place.
I'm sure your father did his best when he...
That's exactly what my father says. Harry,
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from...
Yes, I know her. She came...
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
It's locked.